ultimately just want him to be proud, like looking, I can sort of picture him, and I think that's what motivates me still, is like almost Dad just sitting up there, you know, knocking a tennis ball around with, I don't know, one of his heroes of the past up on a centre court up in heaven, and I can just see him, I hope to see him saying, "Oh, Pete, you don't need to be talking about me," but I do.
If he was sat here now, where you are, and I was to ask him, why is empathy important? What would he say?
Oh, imagine if Dad was here now, that would be epic. Caring, enthusiastic, passionate. He was silly at times as well. He was an amazing listener. Dad would sit there in a conversation and pay such an interest in you as a person. I think, mate, empathy for him, why is it important? Everyone's come from their own background, everyone has their own story. Dad just took everyone at face value. Didn't matter where you came from. That was there. That was a huge part of what Dad, you know, believed in massively. You know, is it right? Is it wrong that I don't feel sad today, or I feel like I can actually feel happy today? I think the underlying thing about losing someone and the grief which I've experienced is that the highs are never going to be at the height they used to, because there's always the underlying feeling of, you know, Dad's not about. From what I've spoken to certain people about, you know, that gets easier over time and that'll hopefully dilute, and obviously there will be happy times ahead. And it was one of Dad's, you know, big mottos as well in life. It was, you know, always try and make a good out of a bad situation. So that's again another thing which I'm trying to do. I need to celebrate him, and there are loads of good ways in which I can do that. Just like he used to do on the sports pitches, cheering us on from the sidelines, encouraging me. We were so passionate about, you know, loving hearing all my golf stories, how I'm progressing in tennis, and I think that's the image which keeps me going now, and that's how I'm able to carry on day to day, is just him as my coach still, him as my dad, providing endless encouragement. Yeah, so very much like me, I think it was his release in life. It was what gave him a purpose for a lot of things. I guess the way I've been able to decompress and that feeling of happiness coming back and almost feeling Dad alongside me is in those moments where where I'm playing. There's a competitiveness with it inside me where I feel like I can give mental health a little bit of a kick. It's just a natural way in which I feel I can, you know, act through him.
Here we go, Paul. For you, Dad.
I wasn't in any pain, or at least anything compared to, you know, what Dad was, and I think that was always the thing that was driving me.
The team at Barnes. You're living. Yeah, let's up, Murray. Yeah, let's up, Murray.
And there's, you know, moments there where we were hugging after the run, and that's where it hurts. That Dad should be there in that huddle.